Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpicks.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
Mets and the Reds today. Mindy, in this one, go ahead.
Yeah, so you have Derek Law today for the Reds, coming out here, 11 innings, pitched here so far, a 0 ERA at home versus Senga. He has the 5.4 ERA at home. Kind of been running up against a little bit of, bad luck with the underperforming, hitters on this Mets team. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Reds here. I'm going to take them on the run line today. I think they could keep it close, just like they did yesterday. That Reds bullpen has been performing pretty well, better than the Mets team here thus far. So taking the Reds today, run line, a little bit of plus money.
Yeah, I messed up my intro on this game because I looked at, when I got confused, I only saw 5 games. I'm like, oh no. And then I forgot my great intro on this game is, that is Derek Law pitching today. He's been around for several years, but really hasn't been an impact player in the major. But he's started pitching, I'm going to say 6 or 7 years ago. He's been in and out and up and down the major leagues. So nice to see Leroy here today.
So Nathan just found out that Creighton was in Nebraska? Goodness.
Who did?
Nathan. He said, I was flabbergasted when I found out Creighton was in Nebraska. Who knew? Right in Omaha, where I was born. Yeah.
I was this many years old.
But I know it's one of those that they always, do that. Let's test Charles Barkley on his, knowledge of where teams were. And he did not get it that they were, from Nebraska this year.
Yeah. Great, great entertaining show. But it is funny that those guys don't know a lot of times who some of the, not even fringe, but who some of the role players are. They don't even know who they are on the team. So I know everyone loves Charles, and I was actually down a rabbit hole last night looking at Charles Barkley's first appearance on. It wasn't called Inside the NBA. It was his first appearance, and you could see. And I was even trying to remember. Was I watching this? I'm sure I was watching this. It was in 2000. At the time, he made his first appearance October 30. So it's probably like the first night of the season. And he was on there with Peter Vesey and Kenny and Ernie, no Shaq at that time. But he was good. He was good right away. He was saying some very funny things, especially to Peter Vesey, who follows me on Twitter, by the way. Shout out Peter Vesey. All right.
That's why you told the story, right, Ramon?
Right, just another way for me to name drop. But still, you guys go back and look at that on YouTube. Charles Barkley's first appearance on TNT, I think it's, or I don't even know if it was. I guess it was TNT back then, or maybe it was called Turner Sports or something. There was Blake on the Reds. We're taking them run line. Mindy, did you say run line? Right?
Yeah, on the run line.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it. I'm pretty sure, even though it's Derek Law, I have no faith in Derek Law at all, and I'm just hoping he can get him through. I think that the Mets actually have a huge advantage in the starting pitching department here, but I'm just not sure on this price. Just does not seem to make any sense. So just trying to find a way to get a little confidence in going with Law, because Law's, like I said, he's been in the major leagues or up and down for like 6 or 7 years. Theo, nice to see you here today. James Edward, Reds money line. Everybody on the Mets because of Senga. Yeah, maybe they are. I want to take and look at the total, Mindy. 10.5 now in this one, and seems like it should hit. Seems like it should be very close to 10, if not an over. Leroy, Mets money line. Hi, C Spill. I thought I saw you yesterday. Maybe pop in there late and good to see you. Thurman Hill likes the Reds. Nathan Cerna race to 2. Luis Benet, it's all Reds here. It's all Reds, Mindy. We better be on them.
We're on it.
And Charles Barkley won the rebounding championship. He was a great rebounder for his size. And I like the commercial with young Charles. Have you seen it, Mindy? With they're sitting on a couch, old Charles and young Charles.
Oh, it seems like is it like a couple years old?
No, it's a brand new one.
Brand new? Nope, I haven't seen it then.
And there's been like I think two or three of them, and the newest one he says. I think he says young Charles says, "How many championships did we win?" And old Charles says, "You will be surprised." That's what made me think of it because what Nathan said afterwards.
Funny.
Bo Dunn here today. Hello, good morning to Bo. James Edwards, Reds money line. James will also go under. And Nathan, it's the law. And, I don't know if anybody knows where that. I don't know. Nathan probably knows. But if anybody else knows where that comes from, it's the law. And that, of course, is a shout out to retired Clippers announcer Ralph Lawler, who used to say Lawler's Law, first to 100 wins. And, just back in my history, because I'm Mindy, young boy listening to Ralph Lawler in my bedroom by myself as a little boy, keeping the score of basketball games on a chalkboard, listening to Ralph Lawler with a terrible Clippers team that would win like 12 games a year or something like that. I'm that girl going over in this one. LA Miles, Mets money line. And, yep. Okay. We're on it. We'll take them, Mindy. Let's take the Reds. Find a way, even with Law in there. Reds on the run line. I don't know, Miles. 10 looks like I feel like, yeah. I mean, the only reason I stay off of it is because it is 10.5 now. But I was only looking at 10. I was looking over, and I still might be looking over. I'll see if it can. I don't know if it can make the premium card. Maybe you'll see it on one of the videos, or I'll give it out somehow free. I do like the over there some way. Okay, my Padres lost yesterday, Mindy. I tried to go with them here on the show, and they kind of blew it a little bit. Went late. Twins win it late. So in this one, though, the Padres back to a favorite. Darvish $1.20 and the total 8.
Oh man, I like you, Darvish, but Ober, I think he's the one that's been, pretty great on the mound here this season. Only giving up 2 runs in those 2 home starts. I like him today on the money line. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Twins here again today. They've lost, 3 of their last 5, but won 6 of their last 9 home games. That's how I'm going today. Taking the Twins.
Okay, Mindy on the Twins today with over. Does anybody like over in the over? See what the chat has to say in this one. Twins under for Blake. Twins run line for James Edward. C-spill on the Twins. James Edward thinks it'll be a 1-run game, actually. Luis Benegas on the under here. The steam came in on the under, and it just got hit again in the last few minutes. It's still just a flat 8 here. And probably going to be on it myself here with that under with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too hot about it as far as but, these teams definitely have produced some unders for sure. I'm that girl on the under. Darren on the Twins. Under for Verley. Nathan is being kicked off the show. No, you're not, Nathan. I'm just teasing you. Don't be talking about my Padres like that.
Fragile.
Butterscotch on the under, LA Miles on the under in this one, and I'll take the under as well. And JD says maybe Ober kind of, comes back to the pack a little bit. He has not gotten a lot of run support, I'll tell you that. He probably deserves better, actually. James Edward likes Padres and Ober. So a little bit of a mixed bag here in this one. Nathan on the Twins. Mindy's on the Twins. I'm on the under here. And I don't know if I can get on my Padres on the premium, but we'll see. You'll have to subscribe, or
wait and find out.
Or well, you'll see, because otherwise, I mean, I'm not going to find, probably not going to make any videos on a short game like that. It'd be just a private play, or maybe I'll just root for my Padres. Come on, you got to keep going here, Padres. I mean, all of a sudden, the West is hot again. Even Arizona's looking good. We've hit the Rockies a few times. All right, Mindy. Nobody knows these Royals like I do.
Right.
I took them on Tony's show yesterday, and they rolled to another victory over the White Sox. They probably wish they could. I know they lost the first one, but they probably wish they were playing the White Sox in a 10-game series at this point. Yeah. So here's a Singer who definitely deserves better than his, than what he's gotten, but is up against Clevenger here in a closely rated game. Royals $1.15. The total though is slumped big time over the last hour or two. Now 9.5 under 30. This one I'm starting to see some nines.
Well, I mean, it's probably because not the reason for it to going under, but I think it's because, like you said, maybe Brady Singer deserves a little bit better. I mean, he's 1-3 with that 9 ERA. Both pitchers have just been hammered in their recent, outings here, and all I've seen is these ERAs going up and up and up with these, two pitchers here. It's one of those that. Brady Singer is just allowing the long ball too much. Clevenger's been good, I think, against the Royals historically. So I'm going to go ahead and give the edge today to the White Sox. I'm going to take them here today on the money line.
Oh, Mindy, how could you do this? How could you go against these Royals right now?
I know, right? How could it? How could it be?
2 performances in a row there, Mindy. I don't know. Boy. What do you guys in the chat think about this blockbuster? And there, I'm that girl said it, maybe. Let's see. Royals are a hit or miss. They screw you if you bet on. They screw you if you don't. The pitcher's duel that no one cared about. Give JD the under. White Sox a lock for James Edward. Burley on the Kansas City run line at plus 1.5? Oh, no, minus 1.5, plus 170 or so. James Edward Royals run line. Oh, okay.
Man, I have a plus 1.5 minus 194.
Okay. Could be, no doubt. I mean, that's so closely rated, you could easily see. Here's lean to the over.
Where did you have the? Yeah.
But what did you say, Mindy? You were wondering.
Well, because didn't say you had the Royals on the run line? Yeah. And I said I had it at Royals getting a run and a half at minus 194. So.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. It's just a matter of.
I thought you had said that it's switched or whatever.
Your book is offering, right? And well, usually when you see a favored team, but just on the screen, usually the general is the favored team lays the run and a half.
Correct.
You can always go to the alternate run line, and that's where you're going to find the alternate run line is going to be plus 1.5 minus 180 or so. Of course, you're right. So, all right, a few more here. Over for Luis in this one, it looks like. Hey, want to say hello to Savage Moses here again today. That girl says, "Save your money. Don't bet this game." I don't know. There's only 6 games. I got a lot of money. All right. Nathan says, Clevenger's beat me before, but I'm not afraid to go against him again. That's the spirit. And he was trying to put singer there at the end, but it looks like a musical note there, possibly. Oh, I'm following. I'm got a couple guys just a little bit behind, so I've got to make the pull the trigger here, I guess, on this one, Mindy, with these two. And boy, I want to take my original premonition here. I'm just kind of torn on this game, and maybe I'm going to probably going to take my challenge here. Why not? This is the great spot to take the challenge because I'm on the Royals and Mindy is on the White Sox. I don't even know if I want to do that, actually.
Too late. It's out of the bag. It's done.
All right. I'll do it. Okay. Rays and Yankees. In this one, oh boy, every team has a weak link, and I guess Rasmussen was, is it? He's not terrible. Obviously, he's good, but he's been dealt a few losses. If anybody on the Rays, I don't know if he leads the team in losses, but anyways, right here, the Rays are $1.15 or so. The total 8.5 under 20.
Yeah, I mean, the Yankees, I kind of feel like are finally maybe playing their best ball here in a while. Scored over 30 runs in their last 3 games or so. But again, they did get, did only have to play the A's there, right? But I mean, I think Aaron Judge back in the lineup definitely always, helps here as well. Rasmussen, I think he's pitched well, like you said, but it's one of those that he had they just came off a tough set with Baltimore. They've been struggling a little bit at the plate the last couple of games. I'm going to go ahead and take the Yankees. I'll probably just go ahead and take them here at the plus 1.5 runs, about minus 160 here today. Yankees on the run line for me.
Yeah. Boy, this one's I like both sides in this game. Man, this one's tough. I'm going to go over in this one with the Rays and the Yankees. Mindy on the run line here. Let's see what you guys have to say in the chat. Looks like there's a lot of comments here in this one. Hello to Airplane Boop. And yeah, I see those comments rolled in a little bit late on that Royals. I was worried that we were hanging again there for like yesterday. All right. Yankees run line here for on that girl. I might just go with that girl moving forward because if you remember the great Marlo Thomas, who starred in the 70s sitcom That Girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that girl on Yankees run line. Rasmussen never allowed a run against the Yankees in his career. James Edwards says Yankees run line. And Brent says what you did there. C-Spill says, yeah, take that run line, lay the price. $1.65, you said, or so. Hello to Rick. He's a little behind us, but I just want to say hello to Rick when he catches up to us. Hi, Rick. Brent here, Rays money line. Butterscotch, Yankees run line. Luis on the Yankees. Corday says, Yankees money line, 3-2 final. Don't know which way, but take them. Thanks, Kelly. Burley says he wants the Yanks plus money. And, yeah, I think it might be even money, maybe not much better. Airplane Boop, Yankees run line. And Nathan says Yankees first 5 run line. Michael Thompson, hello. And James Edward will take the Yurfee, it looks like, in that one. All right, Mindy, you're on the Yankees plus the 1.5. I'm on the over.
All right.
Well, we're almost done here. 2 more to go. We've missed the deadline here. All right, Mindy, you know what? I totally missed this, everybody. And I don't know if it was because no one said anything in the chat. I don't know how I missed it because, I pay attention to all that. But I missed the fact that Vida Blue had passed away the other day. In fact, it's funny. I saw some talk about Vida Blue on Twitter, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Maybe I was busy that day and I didn't catch too much social media. Maybe that's why he was trending or something. It was, I think, 4 or 5 days ago now that one of my favorite pitchers from my youth, Vida Blue, passed away. I was looking up who was going to pitch today for the A's, and they certainly could use Vida Blue today because we don't know. We don't even know. I'm really not even sure we can proceed. We know the line on this game is going to be Texas -2, between 220 and maybe even 240. I'm seeing DraftKings now with 240. Bovada 240, circa 226. So they're definitely going to be a big favorite with Nathan Eovaldi. The other names I've seen here possibly for the Athletics today also were Waldachuk, but I don't think that's a possibility. And also Harris, a minor leaguer, but he pitched last night for Las Vegas. So don't mind if you don't want to make a pick, but I guess we promised to always do so.
Yeah, I'll make a pick. Kind of how I see it, Eovaldi's been nearly, unhittable, giving up no runs, in only 8 hits in his last couple starts here. I think he should just kind of roll against this lineup, hitting 224 yet against right-handers. So I'm just going to go ahead and take Texas Rangers here on the run line.
All right. Mindy will lay it no matter what the A's do, and I guess that's one thing about it. And again, we can't even play the run line until there's a pitcher technically, because you got to have both pitchers on the listed pitchers go with a run line. But
sure,
it looks like everyone's
kind of there eventually.
Yeah, everyone's kind of going to do the same thing. James Edwards says he'll be on the A's, and I'm probably just a price play. But like I said, I've been pleasantly surprised by what the A's offense has done a little bit of late. Leroy here, Rangers money line. Butterscotch lay it with Texas. Luis lay it with Texas. Blake lay it with Texas. And Airplane Boop may lay. It looks like I'm thinking. I'm thinking Airplane Boot means the adjusted
run 2.5 or something.
Yeah, adjusted run line. Alternates kind of what Mindy was suggesting. Not being Mr. Technical guy, but alternate means the other 1.5, and adjusted means lay the extra. But I think we know what you mean. Lay it with the Rangers. Lay the big price. Lay the 2.5. All right. James said, they run it again. Here's Brent on the Rangers. Butterscotch says he sees Texas run line at -142. Butterscotch, do they list a listed pitcher there? I don't know. Maybe FanDuel does not take into account that both listed pitchers have to be, but that's usually what the case is.
But their own rules.
Yeah. Well, FanDuel and DK, like we said with someone commenting earlier about, it's hard, they want to kick players out, yet they can't even keep their own rules straight. Where for years it's been run lines or stuff like that. You got to have the 2 pitchers, and can't take advantage of, for example, starting pitcher changes and the line's still the same. No, not with run lines, but maybe those books are, just overlooking all this stuff. That's why I hope they don't bury themselves one day. All right, Nathan, sounds good. Yeah, that's what we see, Scotch. That's why we're kind of addressing it the way we are here. So maybe the Rangers will roll. Maybe I should play it with Mindy here like this. I was hoping to see something. Like I said, the totals out. It's 8.5, and just not sure. So, all right, I'll just trust. I'll just go with Mindy. We'll have to wait and see, and let's just figure Oakland's so
All right.
messed up here that maybe it will be Medina. He did get a start already this season. They did lose that game, and Medina's a guy who's been pitching professionally since he was, I think, 16 years old, and just finally made it to the major leagues in that last start. So it was, I believe, his first major league start. Took him this long. So, all right, we'll take him, Mindy. We'll just take the Rangers. Whenever it comes up,
play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
just put it in there.
All right, we got it.
Let's say we're gambling. Let's say we're gambling on that.
Sure.
The Giants and Cobb, Diamondbacks and Henry. Here's Cobb, $1.35. 9/20. He's gone up a little bit here with the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of these pitchers have probably performed a little bit better in their splits. Cobb's been pitching well, home and away, frankly. Henry has the better ERA here at home for the Diamondbacks. I'm going to go ahead and look for this total to be under 9 here today. You still have a Giants team only scoring about 4 runs a game while only giving up 3. So they're playing really well on defense, keeping their opponents down. I think they can do it here again today. Looking for this one to go under.
This is a heavy, heavy opinion of the Sharps here. The steam's already come in on the under. You see it's down to 9/20. It opened 9.5 under 20. Pretty sharp action here on the under. I want to be on the under in this one for sure. You're not going to be able to get me off this under here, so why not go with Mindy Hahne?
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.